guys, I'm going to teach you another strategy for solving multiplication using 2-digit by 2-digit or more. This one's a little different because it doesn't rely on you having to use your place value very much. So if you're having problems with your tens, units, hundreds and so forth, whatever, then this model might be something that you would like. I'm going to use the same problem that we had before that JD gave me. I do the same thing. I draw a window. Doesn't have to be perfect, obviously. 2 columns because it's a 2-digit number, and 2 rows because it's a 2-digit number. And even though it's hard to do in a camera, from that point forward, I draw a line and I cross it through to this point here. I'll try and do it on the phone again. On this corner, it has to dissect to that point, all the way through to that point, and cross over, and this point to this point. I'll use two different colours, the pink for the tens and the black for the units. So this one will be a 3, and this one will be a 2, 32. This one will be a 5. This one will be a 2. What I can do straight away is I can do 2 times 5, I know is 10. So I've got 1 10 and 0 units. And you can see the top part of that square, this one here, is actually the tens. And the bottom part is the units. Now I do 2 times 2, and 2 times 2 is 4. I don't need to worry about the tens because there are none. My next one is 3 times 5, and I know 3 times 5 is 15. So I have a 10 there, so I put a 1 for the 10 and a 5 to make 15. My next one here that I have to do is, as you guessed it if you haven't already, the 3 times 2. And 3 times 2 is quite simple, it's 6, and it's not a 10, it's just a 6. Okay, so the coolest part about this one is that you don't actually need to know too much about your units and tens. Now we work diagonally. And whatever's in this diagonal, we put underneath 4. Whatever's in this diagonal, we have here. So we've got 6 plus 0 is 6. Whatever's in this diagonal, we have 5 plus 1, which is, again, 6. And there's only one number in that diagonal, which is 1. So we have the answer of 1,664. And if we look back at our first original strategy, we had 1,664. So lattice is actually quite a good strategy for when you're not too sure about your tens and your units. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.